I've seen a lot of people asking questions about how to redeem these MetaZoo skateboard deck promos. You've got Revive and Bearwalker. A lot of people bought these promos maybe on eBay, secondhand stores, or in trades or whatnot, or even from MetaZoo, but they didn't get the email explaining how to redeem the codes for the decks. So that's what this video is. It's going to show you everything you need to know to understand how to redeem your deck. Let's just dive into it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous. I'm Argos. So Revive and now Bearwalker as well. There's a lot of different decks out there to choose from, a lot of different designs, but if you don't know how to redeem it, the codes don't do you very much good, do they? So I wrote up an article and I put it on argosanon.com, shameless self-promotion. We're just going to hop over to that actually and show you what that looks like. So if I go to argosanon.com, I have a link in the description of every video. You can go to the MetaZoo news feed or just scroll down through the homepage. If you go there in the next couple of days, it'll still be the first article somewhere in there. But if you missed that, you can go to the MetaZoo news, and in the MetaZoo news feed, the latest article will say how to redeem your Bearwalker and Revive MetaZoo skateboards. This is everything you need to know. So let's just kind of go through that. And for those of you who don't know, just in case someone doesn't know what the Revive and Bearwalker boards are, this is what I'm talking about. So MetaZoo has sold these promo boxes that are partnerships with the Revive skateboard deck and like skateboard company, and then also with Bearwalker, who makes like sort of custom hand carved or hand painted, I suppose, custom carved boards. And these boxes come with promo cards, and the promo cards, some of them have these little scratch fields on them. Like this is a Black Mass promo from the Seance Revive MetaZoo box set, and if I were to scratch off this little scratch field down here at the bottom of the card, there would be a code underneath. Now if you're scratching these off, people have asked while we're talking about it how you can remove these. There are ways to remove it carefully with a Q-tip, right? But a lot of people have just had success using one of these aluminum MetaZoo coins. You can do that, and you can just carefully scratch off that code field, and once you do, underneath it you're going to see something like this. Now this is an already redeemed, don't get any ideas, Mothman from the base set Cryptid Nation Revive. This is a winged attack MetaZoo Mothman. Very, very rare because winged attack is on the reserve list for MetaZoo. So this was the final printing of the base set winged attack Mothman. There will never be another printing of it because it's on the reserve list. And as you can see, I scratched off the redemption field at the bottom of the card, and there's a code underneath. So as we go through this video, when I talk about the redemption code, that's what I'm talking about. And this is just an example of that. So let's go into how to redeem your board. So if we go over to this article here, what you can see is step one, find your redemption code, which is what we just talked about. We go to the bottom, and you're going to see either in the bottom center or like off to the side a little bit, you're going to see this little field here. You can scratch that off carefully using whatever you want. You can use a Q-tip and some. Just be careful with cleaners or dissolving agents because you don't want to damage your card. And you should know, by the way, that PSA, if they see some scratching right in that field, some like really subtle scuffs or whatever, they have said that they can still grade it a Gem Mint 10 as long as the card is being used for what it was intended. So if you're scratching off a scratch field, that was the intended use of the card. And so they're not supposed to penalize you too much unless you cause serious damage, I suppose. Then they probably will anyway, even though they say they won't. Step number two, after you have identified your code, you have to go to the MetaZoo Marketplace and place an order, right? So you want to go to the MetaZoo Marketplace, which is just metazoomarketplace.com. I have a link on the website. And then when you go there, you want to search for deck, and you'll see this pop up. You have MetaZoo Skateboard Redemption blank deck. So that is how you can redeem any Revive board or any Bearwalker board. It's all the same link on the MetaZoo website. Now, you're going to notice that this costs $0, right? Because the price of the deck is included in the cost of the promo. So whether you bought it directly from MetaZoo or you buy it off eBay, the deck itself is free, but you do have to pay shipping. So when you go through here, if you live in the United States, after you add this to your cart, you're going to see a shipping cost of about $19.95 plus tax. So when you buy these cards, you can expect to pay approximately another, even though the card itself is priceless, but you should expect to pay another about 20 bucks in order to get your deck after you've already bought the promo, which isn't too bad. That's probably pretty close to the actual shipping cost of the card. Now, you can't combine shipping. That's really important. You have to do one at a time. After you've placed your order, you're still not done. Step 3, the final step, is you have to send an email to MetaZoo support with a 5 to 10 second video of the card. And in that video, you just have to show them the code. So literally just use your phone, take a 5 to 10 second video showing them the card, showing them the code, a little blip, and you send it to support@metazoogames.com. Once you do that, and I recommend putting your name in that email and the order number for the deck redemption order you just placed in the MetaZoo marketplace. Once you do that, support at MetaZoo will verify that the code is authentic and that it's not photoshopped, it's not Jimmy, it's like a real authentic code on a real authentic card. They'll verify that, they'll match it with your order, and then they're going to fulfill the order and send you your deck. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And the only thing you have to remember is you can't do multiple at once. You can't combine shipping. You have to do individual videos and individual orders and send them to support and then wait for the process to play out, and you will then receive your deck. Now, to answer a few frequently asked questions, MetaZoo has said that there's no planned expiration date for these decks. They just have them on hand. They've had the base set revive ones, for example, for quite a while. I don't think everybody redeems their decks. A lot of these go unredeemed. I also think if you think you're going to redeem it someday, you might as well redeem it sooner than later, because no planned redemption period ending doesn't necessarily mean it'll never end. Go ahead and get it if you plan to get it. And if you buy a card 10 years from now, you might not be able to get the deck. All right, so that should be everything you need to know to redeem your Bear Walker or Revive deck. It should work for any of the iterations of Revive, and it should work for this iteration of Bear Walker. And if they do Bear Walker again in the future, you can probably expect a similar process unless they change that. Again, go to argos.com if you want to read all this again. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. Feel free to share the article in Discord or wherever people need it. I look forward to seeing your flex posts of your new Bear Walker and Revive decks once they finally come in. Have a fantastic week. Be kind to each other. Until next time, this is Argos, signing out.